Hey, I want to do this video real quick. I ran out here just because it was a super fresh word. For those of you that don't know me, I have 6 children, all girls, ages 5 to 16. And so I have lots of trials in my home. And another story. But I'm walking through the house, and I was going from my dining room into my kitchen, and I heard the Spirit of the Lord ask me a question. How did that go, Lord? Is it an effort to love your children? And I'm like, no, it's not an effort to love my children. And then the thought had come to me, whether it was my own thought or the Lord, then the thought had come to me, I love them effortlessly. I love my children effortlessly. So no matter what they do or what they don't do, it doesn't change my love for them. And then I got looking at the nature of God as a father and his children, because he loves them effortlessly because he is love. His nature is love. And so then I got thinking about, well, actually, he gave me the thought about how he had created everything. Psalms 24, the earth is the Lord's, the earth is the Lord's, and all those who dwell therein. So he created the earth. He loves it because he created it, and he loves those who he put in the earth, which is us. So then I got thinking of this little, the other day, my wife was wanting to feed the birds, which I love feeding the birds, and she's like, let's get a bird feeder. And I was like, no, forget that, I'll make one. So I had made this little bird feeder, and I just threw it together real quick, 15 minutes, just some boards, drilled some big holes in it, screwed it together, ended up looking like a spaceship. So I painted it silver and put it in the yard. But yet I created that thing, and yeah, I can spend $23 on a bird feeder that looks really super nice and intricate and very detailed, but yeah, I didn't create that, so I don't love it as much as the thing I created. And it's that's how the Lord is with us and with his creation. That's why he is love, because everything came from him. So he loves, he's in all things, like scriptures say, that Christ is in all things, reconciling them back to himself. And it's think about that. Think about being a father, and you have a child that's out, and they're out abandoned, and your goal is what? To reconciling them back to you because of the love you have for them. That's the heart of God. It's beautiful because he created it, and what he creates, it's effortlessly to love. Even if they don't love him back, that doesn't change his love for them. It's amazing. It's the heart of God. It's the love from heaven for you, for me. And that's why it says in Romans 8:28, nothing can separate me from this love. No power, no principality, no height, no depth, no width. Nothing can separate me from the love which is in Christ Jesus. Why is it in Christ Jesus? Because everything was created in him. It's so good watching this gospel of love in my mind come together to be able to share. So I just want to share that word real quick. Because he's calling us to become this. He's calling us to become love. He's calling us to effortlessly love people. It's and sometimes the gospel gets twisted to actually work on becoming love, but in reality, it's his nature in us that comes out, that creates it from us, if that makes sense. It's really deep, because God is deep. He's calling us to become love. The Lord had shared this with me, a little bit of this before, and I was like, Lord, I can't ever teach this, because it's so profound that it's just hard to teach. And I felt the Spirit of the Lord saying back to me, no, you can't teach it, you can only become it. And in it, people will see what love looks like. And, who am I as the clay to say to the potter, what have you made? Because what he's made is a specimen of himself that he loves greatly and he loves dearly. So, okay, I love you all, and I'm working on loving you effortlessly. So, Lord, I need help. All right, people. All right, be blessed.